Welcome back to another healthy longevity recipe. Today's recipe takes many of my favorite garden fresh veggies from my summer garden and combines it into a delicious black bean salad. I'm Dr. Jernette. I've been an ER doctor now for over 30 years, and during that time, I've watched how our Western diet has contributed to the rise in chronic disease. So one of my passions is to develop for you healthy recipes to help you stay healthy throughout your life. So let's get cooking and make this black bean garden fresh salad. To get started, I have 2 cups or about 16 ounces of seasoned black beans. For my Instant Pot seasoned black bean recipe, it makes more than just these 2 cups, but go to my website, growwithdrjernette.com. Link is down below, and it makes a delicious pot of seasoned black beans. If you don't have black beans, you don't have time to make black beans, then you're gonna want 2 cans of black beans, and you're gonna wanna rinse or you're gonna wanna drain and rinse them. Even the ones that you do in the Instant Pot, you are gonna want to rinse them because they do have a lot of extra juice on them that you want to get off, because for this salad, you don't want a lot of extra juice. I've been hearing from some of my subscribers that you were somehow unsubscribed. Would you take a moment and please check to see that if you've subscribed, you are still subscribed. And if somehow you were unsubscribed, thank you for resubscribing and supporting this channel. Every one of your subscriptions is important to me and helps me grow the channel and bring this content to more people. So thank you. So I'm adding the 16 ounces of black beans to my bowl, and to that I am going to add, I've diced up a red pepper. You could use yellow pepper, you could use a green pepper, or even an orange pepper. I like the pop of red that the red pepper gives. And to that I am also adding 2 ears of corn, or about 2 cups of corn. We're gonna cut them off. These are fairly young ears of corn. It's early in the season. I love corn on the cob, and when I use corn, I like to, if possible, buy it on the cob and then cut it off. Always garden fresh, organic. Here's an interesting fact. If you grow your own corn, when you pick it, the sugar in it begins to convert to starch almost immediately. That's why when you have corn on the cob, it's much better if you pick it and eat it the same day. Now, here's the other thing. In the grocery store, the corn is genetically modified to keep that sugar from converting to starch. I personally prefer anything that's not genetically modified, but that's why your corn can sit in the grocery store for 2 weeks and still have that delicious sweetness that your fresh picked corn has. And I made a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. Nothing that can't be fixed. And I'm gonna just scoot that right into my salad bowl here. The next thing I wanna do is, let's put that over there, and we're gonna chop up a few more ingredients for our salad. One of them is cherry tomatoes. We're gonna need about 1 cup of cherry tomatoes. We think we got about 1 cup there. Next, we're gonna add a little spice to our salad. I have a jalapeno that I've taken the seeds out. If you like it extra spicy, you could leave the seeds in. I don't like it super spicy. And I also like to chop it up super fine. Scroll down to the links below if you want to see where you can purchase this chopper as well. I do get a small commission, so thank you for supporting me, and I really appreciate it. It helps me keep bringing you these videos. Next, I'm chopping up a clove of garlic. Actually, second thought, I'm gonna chop up this onion next, because that clove of garlic goes into the salad dressing. We could chop it up now, but we're gonna do the onion instead. This is a medium red onion, or actually, this was a large red onion, and I cut it in half. And that is going right into our salad. And The other thing that's going to go right into our salad bowl is about a half a cup of cilantro, and I'm going to dice that up pretty good too. Love how quick this chopper makes chopping all these things for a salad like this. Super fast and easy. And then you can also just kind of take it apart like that and get any little pieces of herbs or whatever you've chopped stuck to it so you don't waste anything. Don't want to waste those good garden veggies, those good organic, non-GMO garden veggies, right? Let's throw that in there. And we are going to set that aside. Ah, so beautiful, and it smells amazing. Next, we're gonna go ahead and make our salad dressing. For our salad dressing, we're gonna start with about 3 tablespoons of lime juice and 3 tablespoons of olive oil. You wanna make sure you use that extra virgin olive oil. And 3 tablespoons of lime juice. Depending on the size of your lime, it's gonna be either 1 or 2 limes. We've got some pretty good sized limes here, so we'll see. You get about a tablespoon per half a lime. That was close to a tablespoon. So I think we're gonna need about 1.5 limes. And to that, I'm also adding 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and I'm going to add a teaspoon each of chili powder, cumin, and smoked paprika. This is our smoked paprika, chili powder, and cumin. And about a half a teaspoon of salt. And a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And now we need that clove of garlic that I started mincing earlier. You want to mince that garlic up really fine. And that looks pretty good. Put that garlic right into our salad dressing. And it is ready to whisk all up together. And now I'm gonna just dump this all over top of the salad, and we're gonna just mix it all up together real well. And you can adjust the amount of these ingredients once you make it. If you decide you want more black beans in it, put more black beans, less onions, more jalapeno, less corn, whatever you want. You can this is such a great salad. You can customize it to whatever your taste is and the taste of your family. Also, it's great because you can keep it for a couple of days in the fridge. It just seems to get better and the flavors meld together. In fact, after you make it, you do want to set it in the fridge, let it kind of marinate for about a half hour before you serve it. And then when you're ready to serve it, I like to slice a couple of avocados on top of it, serve it with those avocados either on top or on the side, and you've got a delicious summer salad in a bowl. It's like a whole meal in a salad. So let's set this aside, let it marinate for a little while, and we'll be back shortly. Our salad's been chilling for about a half an hour, and I put it in a different bowl and served it on a plate here with a piece of avocado. Let's give it a try. This salad is also a great dip. If you have some of those corn scoops or Dorito scoops or something like that, just those scoops chips, scoop up a bunch of that salad and eat it like that. Makes a great party favor or a party dip and appetizer, or just as a salad as well. The perfect spices, flavors, seasoning, tastes just like summer on a plate. Thank you so much for joining me today for another healthy longevity recipe. I'm Dr. Joanette, and don't forget to go to my website, growwithdrjoanette.com, for the full recipe, links down below. And we'll see you next time on the Dr. Jernette channel. This video is for educational purposes only. While I am a doctor, I'm not your doctor. So before you make any changes to your diet, start any exercises, or add any supplements to your regime, make sure you discuss the information that you've seen and heard here with your doctor.